Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading for the week, so if you want to get a message from the cards, please come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started in a moment. First and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being patient with me with last week. For out of nowhere, came down with a really bad sinus infection. I had no energy to film and probably should not have tried in the first place. So I took a break just to recover. I am feeling so much better, and I am really happy to be back. So again, thank you for your patience. I do hope this reading is resonant and helpful with you guys. If you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. And that lets me know that you like what you see in the video and you want me to make more for you. I've also included a list of the decks I'm using, as well as links to my social media. And there is a timestamp attached with this because there is a bonus reading for this video. All of that's going to be in the description, so have a look, get in touch with me if you would like to. I'm just happy to be back. Really happy to be back. Two more things, actually. One, I am open and available for commissions if you are interested in getting a private reading with me. Please let me know. We'll get you on the way to a reading with me. If that's something you're interested, please understand that that's an option, not an obligation. So don't worry if you can't or if you're not interested. Totally fine. Totally fine. And it's actually going to be three things. Number two, I am going to be hosting a workshop in my town. If you guys, I'll include a link to the form in the event description. But a friend of mine asked me if I would host a workshop through her store. Oh my God, I'm very excited. But that is going to be happening in June. Unfortunately, right now it will only be in person. So if you are in the area, California, just have a look. Have a look at the event description. Take a look at the website. It's a beautiful store. But I would love to see you there if you can make it. And depending on how things go on the 9th, which is when that event is happening, we'll try and bring in an element of live streaming if there's interest in it from there. So stay tuned. I'll know more when you know. I'll let you guys know. I was gonna say I'll know more when you know more, but I'm filming very early in the morning, so the caffeine has not kicked in yet. In any case, and third thing, it is going to be birthday week upcoming, so I'm really excited to be celebrating with friends and family. Yeah, it's going to be a fun couple of days, so maybe there'll be updates in the next video. We shall see. So, with all of that being said, I am going to get into the reading. If you guys are new here, what I typically will do is I will read oracle cards to start, and then I will go into tarot. I feel that way gives a complete picture of what's going on in our energetic space. And like I said, I hope it's helpful and resonant with you. So let's see what we need to see. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're going to start with the Palomino. Okay. Starting with the Palomino. All right. We're going into the Lion Queen. That's fun. There's a Lion Queen. Okay. We have Hiraeth, which says longing for home and homesick for the stars. Okay. And we have the Great Gathering, which says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and Soul Tribe. Okay. So the first thing that I want to highlight here is that there's freedom and courage to be found in this situation. There's a lot of, I think there's a lot of empowerment. I think for some of you, you're feeling very deeply empowered to go explore and go, find things that are, that are sparking your interest. Maybe there's a new goal that you've set yourself towards achieving and you're starting to see success from that. Okay, this immediately reminds me of the Strength card in the Standard Tarot. I can't guarantee we're going to get that out in the tarot part of this reading. But I think for some of you there's a newfound strength that's being discovered at this time, because you've chosen to really look at the things that are firing you up, that are giving you that jolt to get out of bed. You're looking at those things and taking a lot of encouragement from them, and a lot of encouragement is being found, empowerment, that kind of thing. And you're understanding how that can work for you. Okay. I'm getting very fire energy, which kind of a side project I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a year-long tarot reading for myself. I'll explain that in a minute. How this comes in is that there is, what I'm noticing with that project is a lot of the cards that I'm getting out are associated with fire. I'm thinking there's some of you who are fire signs, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I'm getting here because the lion here. But that fire energy is giving you a lot of freedom to go explore, okay? And it's giving you a lot of energy. Okay, that energy is probably coming from the fact that you're feeling out of place. You're feeling kind of stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. Okay, and that is, you're empowered to make changes. And you're empowered to continue trying for the next thing. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big monumental goal. It doesn't have to be this big thing that you're looking to achieve. It's not some sense of grandiosity that's pushing this forward. It's knowing I'm free, okay, and I'm strong and courageous enough to pursue whatever it is that's going to get me unstuck from my situation, okay. And part of this unsticking yourself here is coming from the fact that you intuitively know that things are changing, and they're changing for the positive. It could take some work to get to the end goal, although it's a goal to achieve, not the goal isn't necessarily. Basically, the journey is more important than the destination, is what I'm trying to be figurative about, and it isn't working. But the point is that you instinctively know what changes need to be made. You know that changes need to be made in the first place, okay? And, now things are starting to come together, and they're really starting to work in your favor, okay? So, it's our oracle reading. Let's get into our tarot reading and see what we need to see, okay? I'm going to read main energy. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for main energy. and we're going to go back and see some hidden and clarifying energy. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we're starting with here. Give me a minute. Okay. So we're going to start. Okay. All right. This is good. We're starting with Temperance. Okay. Here's Temperance. Okay. We have Temperance. We have the King of Swords. All right. Here's the King of Swords. And we have the Nine of Wands. First things first, I think there's going to be a lot of fire and air energy here. I'm feeling that might be happening for it right now. But essentially what I'm seeing here is that if there isn't already a balance being struck in this, there is a call for it to start being created. Okay. Some of you that might apply to, I do think it's more on the side of this balance has already been struck. Okay. And it's the kind of thing that you're getting your mind right. You've worked really hard to see things objectively. Okay, especially in this situation, there's been a lot of challenge, a lot of really strong emotion that's come through. In this case, I don't know if it's going to be as prevalent and I'm saying that because you have the King of Swords here. So that to me is being in a very, very understanding place of, your situation. You understand that what you're going through, you understand what you're going through, you know how you're thinking, you know what you're feeling, you're very clear on what has been happening. Okay, so you're seeing things with a clear head and clear eyes. Okay, and you're addressing the things that are giving you some challenge. Okay, and normally this Nine of Wands would be read as being tired and exhausted and just wanting a break or wanting to stand down. Okay, but you're choosing not to do that. Okay, and the fact of the matter is that you're looking at the challenge in your situation and you're seeing it not as a negative, potentially not as a negative, but you're looking at it from the standpoint that, okay, my endurance is being tested, my mettle is being tested, but I don't have to fear it. I don't have to be negative or pessimistic about it. I can see it for what it is. It's an objective viewpoint. And that objectivity is coming from the fact that I've struck a balance between how I'm feeling and how I'm seeing the situation unfolding. Okay. And that, that's taken some work. Again, we have, it's taken some work because you have this stuck feeling coming through. That might have been something you've addressed in your past, but it could also be something that you're looking at right now. Okay. Again, like I said with the Oracle reading, there's a lot of empowerment, there's a lot of encouragement coming through, and you're choosing, you're choosing to let that energy, you're choosing to unstick yourself. And I hope this is making sense. But let's see what else we need to see, please? What is going on with this reading? Okay. Okay. You're going to look at the Four of Swords. Okay. Here's the Four of Swords. Okay. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. Okay. These are Six of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. All right. So it's time to take a break. Okay. It's time to do some stepping back. I'll get the cards out here in a minute. But it is time to take a break, to step back a little bit. Okay. Because you've gotten yourself this far, and I'm going to pull up this Nine of Swords because remember that I talked about this being a card of enduring and persevering, right? You can take a step back. You can take your break, okay? You've earned it. You've earned it. You've done so much for yourself. Maybe this is putting in a lot of time and effort for a project for other people, okay? And in fact, yes, I am going to say it that way because we do have the Six of Cups. So there is a sense that there's someone in your group that has been through a lot and you've worked on helping them. Now it's time to allow yourself and this other person to take a break so you can kind of reconnect with the positivity of the situation. Okay. There's that aspect of it, but also taking a break to allow yourself the chance to appreciate, just appreciate the situation you're in. It's been challenging. There's been some difficulties, but ultimately you haven't gone this alone. Okay. And I'm saying that because you have, from our oracle, you have the soul tribe here, the support system aspect coming through. I'm hearing that there's a sense of reciprocity that's going to start happening. Okay, so you being in a place of being able to give back the kindnesses that you've been given. Okay, that's not necessarily evidenced through the cards. Maybe it will be. We'll see. We'll see what comes out from here. But ultimately here, you do have the Two of Wands, okay, which is good, okay, because there is this path opening up. The gates are opening up. Your comfort zone is expanding, which may be the cause of this challenge of things changing, of you feeling a little bit stuck. But the doors are opening up, and there will be choices to make. But ultimately, remember that you are clear about those choices. You know how you're thinking, and you know what you're thinking. But you're also very much aware that whatever you choose to do, it will have consequences. Okay. Doesn't mean they're for the good, for the negative right now. That fact just is. But if you give yourself a chance to rest and be present, you'll know what to do. Again, remember you have a very intuitive spark in your space. Okay. So let's see what else we need to see, please. What else do we need to see? Okay. What else do we need to see? Okay. So we're going to look at the Five of Swords. Here's our Five of Swords. Okay. Now the Five of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Here's our Seven of Pentacles. Alrighty. And we have the World. Okay. So there's the World. Well, there's a cycle that's been in the works towards completion. Okay. And I'm getting here because of the Seven of Pentacles and because of this Five of Swords. Some of you have been putting in a lot of work to address the things that are really bothering you, who really made you disappointed and hurt. There's a sense of you kind of getting something you really wanted and then being disappointed at the result. Okay. Also, there's the sense of you wanting something to be both ways. So you want to preserve what you have and get what you want. Basically, something had to give, and the thing that gave wasn't something you wanted to lose, pretty much. And you put in the work to reconcile that issue, but there was a point in it where you kind of felt, no, what's the point of this? I don't like this. I don't understand this. I'm not okay with the result of this situation. It's unfortunate when it happens, but sometimes things like that do happen. The fact of the matter is that you have worked very hard to heal that energy, to move that energy out of your space. And it's over. It's completed. This part of the process is finished. Okay. And that's why you're seeing things like the Four of Swords. That's why, especially for this first part, you're seeing, you're seeing the end of it because you've endured it long enough. Okay. You don't have to white knuckle your way through it anymore. Okay. Because you can take a break. Yes, you will have choices to make, but remember, you are clear and objective. Okay, I'm going to harp on the King of Swords because this is you in your situation now. Okay, and you've done a lot of work to balance things out for yourself. Okay, and that's important. That's necessary. It's going to serve you well, I think, and there are going to be rewards for this work. I'm hoping that we can put that message together from this part of the reading. So let's see what we need to see. How do we put all this together? Let's see what we need to see here. Okay. So we're going to start. Okay, we're going to look at the Devil. All right, here's our Devil card. Okay. We have the Devil. We have the Page of Cups. Okay, there's the Page of Cups. Okay, and we're looking at the King of Swords. Guess what, you guys? There's a repeating card. So yeah, you're showing up. Yeah, you're definitely showing up as the King of Swords here. Okay, and you have worked hard to really clarify things for yourself, like I keep saying. It's a beautiful period of time. It might not feel pretty. It might not feel like you're totally prepared to face this. However, you've been on a journey to really address the things that are making you fearful or holding you back. Okay. And all of this has been to allow you to grow emotionally, spiritually, to understand yourself as a being that is present in this energetic space. Okay. Excuse me. This has been challenging. Okay, it's been challenging, but you're really clear about what you have to offer in this part of your journey. Okay, and I'm getting here because this little fish motif here. The other thing that I'm hearing about this, right here and now, is that you're taking the time to listen. You've been given this opportunity to listen. Okay, listen to your heart, listen to your mind. Okay, and I do think this is actually more getting in your head, not so far that you give yourself over to whatever anxieties you've been feeling. Okay, but you're giving yourself the chance to keep figuring out how you're thinking about this situation, because yes, you've chosen to be objective about it, but you've also used this objectivity to grow as a spiritual and emotional presence in this energetic space. Okay, that's a good reading. I like that I was able to give that part of the reading to you guys. Again, I hope this was helpful for you. Let's look at some hidden energy. So the energy that is hidden underneath this, what do we need to see? Hello, friends. We have the Fool. Oh, I love how this is depicted in this deck. Okay, there's the Fool. All right. There's the Fool. We have the Empress. Ooh. We have the Empress. Okay. There's the Empress. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. And we have the Three of Swords. Okay. So there's a new creative pursuit to be had. Okay. And I am so happy we got the Fool. Okay, because I'm happy we got the Fool because we do have the Two of Swords coming out from this deck in specific. The gates are open. Changes have been made so you can move forward. Okay, and I do think I get the feeling that some of you are choosing to move forward. Okay, especially because you have a lot of creative, abundant energy coming forward. Okay, with this Empress. I'm excited. I'm excited for you because this is a new journey, and some of you are taking a leap of faith into that journey. No, you're not sure You're not sure about it yet, but that's the fun of it for you. Okay, you're choosing to explore, and you're choosing to you're choosing to explore. And at this point in time, that is so refreshing and necessary, and I'd say you're excited by it. There's a very like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm. There it is. There's a lot of enthusiasm coming forward here, because you have so much of this energy, this creative flow coming through, right? That's special. That's important. That's incredible. Okay, that's incredibly special, because people have seen what you've been through. Okay, people are seeing what you're going through and being like, she deserves this. You deserve this. He needs this. They need this over here, right? Um, they see the kinds of things that you've had to address, right? And they're not easy. They're not comfortable. It's not, um, it's not easy or comfortable. That people are looking at you and being like, hell yeah, they deserve this. They need this. Remember our Empress, okay, Lion Queen from our Oracle? Yes, yes, okay. And they want to celebrate that progress with you, okay. They want to give you, they want to give you that wreath of appreciation, right? They want to give you, that praise. They want to acknowledge your contribution to healing your situation. And pro tip, it's okay to brag a little bit because you deserve this. Yes, you do. But yeah, people are seeing what you've healed. People are seeing what you've gone through, and yeah, you should be proud of yourself. And it's okay to bask in the praise a little bit, because yeah, you've worked hard. Okay, so that's our hidden energy. Clarifying everything we're seeing right now. Okay, we have the Lovers. Okay, we have the Lovers. All right. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. All right. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Here's the Ace of Cups. Okay. And we have Justice. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm getting the sense that this opportunity, this time in your life, is going to bring a lot of new ideas, a lot of ways of thinking. There's going to be some things that start, some emotional experiences that start bubbling up in you. You might, these things might be new for you, okay? But there's a lot of new stuff coming in. How you're thinking, how you're feeling. Immediately what I'm seeing from that, because we have this Justice card here, there's going to be a call to find the happy medium between your head and your heart. Okay? Again, like I said with the King of Swords, some of you are very cerebral, and some of you are very much a thinking energy, right? You're in your head. You see things from a very logical standpoint, which is great. That's important. That's certainly helpful. Some of you are being asked to tap into that emotional side. Okay, how are you feeling? What are you feeling in this situation? Are you able to name it? Are you anxious? Are you happy? Are you curious? Things like that. You might be asking to put a name to the emotions of what your thoughts are bringing up, right? This is why I say there's a balance that needs to be struck between your head and your heart, okay? That's going to mean that you will be facing decisions. You'll be facing a number of things that may test you, okay? That may give you some pause, or maybe you're going to start questioning about whether you can make the most of this time. You have the King of Swords twice in this reading. You have the Empress. You have what was it? I just said it. The Lion Queen from our Oracle. I would say yes, you do. I would say yes, you do have means of making your choices and making them with a lot of clarity and open-mindedness, and a willingness to tap into your emotions and your intuition as well. Okay. So I hope that made sense. Before we get into our bonus reading, I'm gonna call for a water break. So this is your signal to hydrate if you don't already have a comforting beverage of sorts with you. Go get a water and come back to this video. Cheers, my friends. Okay. Okay. So we are going to get into our bonus reading. We're going to start with balance. It's a good card to get. There's balance. Okay. Have that. Okay. We have the Creatrix of Cunning. Okay. Alrighty. Creatrix of Cunning. Alrighty. We have Trust the Timing, which says, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay. Trust the timing. All right. And we have the Pillar of White, which says your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. Okay. All right. So something you should know about the energy in this part of the reading, this bonus reading, is that the timing is right for you to do your work. Okay. You're never, there might be a time sensitive thing that you're doing, maybe for work, maybe for school. If you are watching as a student, good luck. I appreciate you. But there might be a time sensitive thing that you're doing in your physical space. All right. And by that, I mean like homework assignments, work deadlines, things like that. That's important to be mindful of, okay, because it might be causing you stress. And that's, that's something you will resonate with if you find that to be true, okay? However, with your energetic space, you're never out of time, okay? I don't believe that your spiritual energy is infinite. It's part of a larger context. If you choose to tailor spirituality to that idea, you're never out of time. Okay, you're never out of time to explore your spiritual energy. You're never out of time to, yeah, this is a means of exploration. Okay. Um, and I'm saying all of this because there is a change in your vibrational energy. Okay. You are, I think some of you might be feeling this urge to let it be free, to let yourself be spiritually free and explore what's coming. Maybe not what's coming, but you're willing to explore, and you're finally giving yourself permission to do just that. Okay. Now you know what you know. You know that you are. You know that you show up in this physical space, in your physical body. You know how you show up in that. I think, I guess what I'm trying to say here is this person, you know this person, and you're trying to get in touch with the person that you are as a spiritual connected being. Okay. Hoping that makes sense to some of you. The thing that you're looking to do is, again, striking a balance between your physical space and your energetic space. Head versus heart. You're trying to get your head and heart in balance. Okay? So I didn't just notice that, but this person seems to be making a sign of the yin and yang. So again, the way I understand the symbolism of that is that it's two parts of the same whole. They're opposite, they're dualistic, but they're constantly moving. I'm going to have to research that a little bit deeper, but that's the way I understand. That's the way I understand the symbolism of the yin and yang. Essentially, like I said, you're trying to strike a balance between your head and heart. So how do we do that? How can we do that openly and safely and generously? Okay, 6, 7. We're going to look at the 7 of coins. Okay, got the 7 of coins. Okay, 7 of coins. You have the 10 of swords. Okay, we've got the 10 of swords. All right. 10 of swords. We have the 4 of wands. Okay, we have the 4 of wands. And we have the 10 of wands. Okay. So, yeah, we're looking, again, we're going to go back to this balance aspect here. We're looking to strike a balance, get our feet under us, get a foundation under us, okay, so that we can be present in our energetic space. But that whole that work has come with a lot of pain, with a lot of realization that maybe there's been things in our energetic space that have not served us well at all. Okay, and the things that we had, the things that we put our faith in, the things that we were sure about are maybe no longer relevant or good for us. Okay, and that's caused us to feel pain in that realization. Okay, caused us to feel pain in that realization, but as we're healing, as we're making these changes, it's probably felt like, what's the point? This is bigger than me. I don't know how to deal with this, right? Yes, you do, though. Okay, remember that we have this creatrix of cunning here. Yes, you do. Okay, and your intuition, your heart may have taken hits from whatever this realization has been for you. And you might be thinking, well, what's the point of trying to heal? There's so much on my back right now. I have so much pain and hurt and so much to deal with. Okay, you might be thinking, well, is this worth it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is, and I think you need to give yourself some time to really settle into that feeling, okay? Because again, this has put you in a real feeling of being knocked down and very deeply burdened, okay? Give yourself a chance to get here, okay? Because again, striking this balance of head versus heart, that can mean a lot of things change rapidly and suddenly, okay? You'll get there. Give yourself a chance. I think, I do really think the juice is worth the squeeze. Okay. So that is it for this reading, guys. Thank you so much for your time, for your patience. I appreciate you being here. Again, check the description for everything. If you like what you see in the video, you know what to do. I will see you next week with a new one. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you very soon. Bye, everybody.